The question I get the most, and the question I get every single day almost, is people are always asking me, Chris, how is it that you can not have a boss, earn lots of money, have as many holidays as you want, and basically enjoy yourself? And the answer is basically freelancing. And then when people ask me about freelancing, they always seem to have trouble. How come they can't get clients? How come they can't keep their clients? All those sorts of things. Look, and I'm kind of sick of answering all those questions all the time. That's the reason why I made this short 3-part video series, which runs you through a whole bunch of the secrets that I've got over my 14 years of being a freelancer. Also, there's a whole bunch of information in here as well, which is from a job that I was commissioned to do, which was basically researching how people buy on websites where you hire freelancers, and the difference between how people buy and what they expect and what freelancers actually do. So I was commissioned to do a whole bunch of research, and it's really useful stuff, and it's going to help you out in your freelancing. Even if you're right from the start and you've never freelanced before, even if you're really awesome and you've been doing it for a while and you're just having some troubles, some information here is going to be killer for you. And why should you bother listening to what I'm telling you about? Look, my name's Chris. I've been a freelancer for 14 years, as I say, and when I started out, I had nothing. I had no skills in freelancing at all. I had no connections in freelancing. I almost had no idea what I was doing, and I've made a lot of mistakes, and now I don't want you to have to go through those sort of mistakes. I was college educated, and I was earning jack. My boss was a bastard. There was no pay rise coming my way, and you know what? I was tired as hell. And I couldn't enjoy myself, and I couldn't enjoy my holidays, right? So I found freelancing and basically made my life so much better. You have no idea. That's why I've been doing it for so long. I've made hundreds of thousands of dollars freelancing. In fact, every single year, compared to being a pharmacist, I've earned at least double, or not more than double, than what I would have earned being a pharmacist. All right, so everyone's out there thinking you should go to school, go get an education, and get a job, but it does not work the way that's meant to work. And I finally realized, look, it's not your fault, it's not my fault. We've been told this since we were little. I remember I was a kid, and everyone was saying, you must go to college to get some money. If you do that, it's going to be safe. It's not safe anymore. The world's changed. Okay, so let's get into this.
Why do you think side hustle is such a big thing at the moment? Because people just aren't making enough money, right? There is an epidemic of terrible bosses out there. Not only do you hate this job that you go to, it's terrible, you have to go work for this boss who isn't thankful, all that sort of horrible stuff, but also you end up so tired that at the end of the week, you haven't got enough energy to go and enjoy yourself. The fact that people have to live through this just drives me nuts. And this is the reason why I made this training, right? Freelancing is a good, solid income. It's easy to make money. There is so much work out there for freelancers, and the trend is going more and more and more towards freelancing. And the good thing about freelancing is it's what I call a bridging business. What's a bridging business? So a bridging business is a business that you can do and you can make good money and a really good, comfortable living. And it gives you control over your time, which is the most important thing. It gives you control over your time so you can go out there and while you're making your money during freelancing, if you want to, you can work on some of their sexier businesses that you hear about. Freelancing has been amazing to me. I've been freelancing for about 14 years now, and this is what my life looks like. I've been able to make way more money than I used to before. I'm making more than double what I was as a pharmacist, as a professionally qualified, college-educated pharmacist. And it's just been so much fun, and I've had so many more holidays than pretty much all of my friends put together. So if you were just like I was when I was starting out, this is the thing that I would just kill to be able to go through this stuff here. So that's what I'm going to try and do for you guys right now, okay? Before I go any further, what I've got to remember is I've put together a whole bunch of bonuses. So there's some things that people just do really, really terribly when they first start out freelancing. One of them especially, they keep on trying to get jobs in these places where you have to get stacks of reviews and have a huge portfolio trying to get some jobs. And that's the thing that just drives me nuts. So what I've done is at the end of this video, I'll show you how to get them, but I've put together a couple of lists and I've put in a couple of bonuses and I'll show you how to get them at the end of this video. So make sure you watch to the end. Okay, freelancing is when you sell a service. It's when you sell a service and you sell a service for money. Having a succession of different clients that come from different places is so important. So this is how freelancing works, in case you don't know. Basically, there's a client and there's a you here on the left-hand side here at the start. The client hires you, you do the work, and there's final payment. The thing is, you don't actually have to be the one doing the work. You don't actually have to have any skills apart from understanding some of the fundamentals about why it is people hire freelancers and how they hire freelancers and how they come back to those freelancers, okay? So you don't have to be the one doing the work here. So if you've got no skills, that does not matter. Also, the great thing about freelancing is there's no investment of money, basically. If you've got a computer and an internet connection, you can be a freelancer. People buy the service that you give them at the end. When customers are buying freelance stuff, they're buying results, they're buying peace of mind. Okay, they aren't buying skills. I can't say that enough. You know, like people aren't buying the skills. If you go out there and when you're pitching to clients and you say things like, "Oh, I'm really amazing at doing X, Y, and Z," that doesn't matter. I was actually hired by a huge platform to do a stack of research on what made their customers buy from their freelancers. It was a huge freelance platform, and I can't name it here. I ended up interviewing, it was over 2,000 different customers. Okay, and I also ended up interviewing 2,000 different freelancers as well. And those findings, I've directly put them together, and this is the outcome, right? Customers actually buy solution. They buy from freelancers because freelancers make their problems go away. And the biggest problem that people have is that I just don't have time to do this thing that I'm hiring the freelancer for. If you can just do it in the time frame, they will hire you. Freelancers that do a certain type of work all the time means that as a client, you can just tell the freelancer, go and do this thing. I don't need to worry about it. In a certain amount of time, that thing that I want to get done is done. This is the biggest thing. Lots of freelancers out there think that they want their portfolio to look amazing and those sorts of things. These are the main reasons why customers will buy from you over and above other freelancers. Okay, there are so many freelancers out there that go in, they throw up a pitch just to a client, and what happens is they service the client, they do the work, get the money, and never talk to that client ever again. Totally the wrong way to go about it. Here are the secrets, and this has been my experience as well over my 14 years, right? By doing these things, and it was really great. The things that I do, I found that the best freelancers also do. So that's why I'm confident this stuff really works, all right? So here's the difference. Really, really good freelancers make sure they get these things up front, okay? They understand what the customer's goals are. So really, really important. They need to understand what the customer's goals are along a couple different dimensions, all right? So you need to understand what sort of quality your customer is after. If you don't have that chat, if you don't make it really clear what type of quality of work they want, then they're going to be unhappy with you. Sometimes people don't want really great quality work. Sometimes time for them is way more important. So if they've got a heavy deadline, so if you can't figure out whether the deadline is super important, whether the deadline is flexible or not, you're going to have lots of trouble dealing with your client. Also, it's really important to understand how much volume, how much work they want to get out of you. So many people don't understand the volume of work that's expected from them. And of course, the price, all right? And price, it's also knowing about how flexible the customer is on price, whether price is the sole reason why they are buying something, buying from you, buying from someone else. If price is the most important thing to them, you need to understand that. And really good freelancers do understand that. Most freelancers don't even consider what's going to happen after they give the work to this person. All right, really good freelancers make sure that they understand what the client's going to do next. So if you're a website designer, the next thing the customer's going to need is someone to build that website. Okay, so remember how I said right at the start of this, you don't have to be the one doing all the work. If you do the first bit of the chain, you can either say I can do that, and you can go off and find other freelancers that then work underneath you. That's the way you start really getting successful at freelancing. Okay, this is the thing that so many people just don't get. Right. The skills matter, okay? You've got to have a little bit of the skills, right? But the reality is it's how you deliver the project. It's how you speak to the customer. It's how you put in your pitch. It's how you communicate back with them that brings the more business in. Not the what, it's the how. Being easy to work with will put you ahead of everyone. It's ridiculous, right? And two of the things, when the client's happy, they're either going to come to you when they've got a new problem, or they're going to tell someone. They're going to tell their friends next time that friend has a problem that they think that you can help them out with. So in the next video, I'm going to show you how to get paid more, how to fire your boss, how to stop feeling trapped. I'm going to show you how to do that without any money to start off with, without any skills to start off with, and without risking anything to get in there. Look, I'm going to show you how that's done in this exact way. In the next video, I'm going to go into this. I'm going to show you why customers buy. I'm going to help you understand this. I'm going to help you understand that customers only buy when the value that you give them, when they interpret that as being more valuable than the money they're about to give you for that service. If it looks like this, you're going to get a sale with that customer, okay? I'm going to show you what the difference is. I'm going to show you from research, I'm going to show you from my experience what the difference makes in that value equation right there. So you don't go from no sale to go to a sale, okay? I'm going to go to the next video. So to see the next video, what you've got to do is you've got to make sure that you get the email that I'm going to send you in 24 hours to get access to that video when I put it up, okay? So to be able to do that, what you've got to do is you have to whitelist my email. So I'm going to show you how to do that right now. First of all, just open up your Gmail. What you got to do is you're going to look for something from Chris O'Brien here, and you want to click this star just here, okay? So this is the inbox here. If you can't find Chris O'Brien there, what you might want to do is go on the folders back here on the side here. All right, you can look in the spam folder. Sometimes it'll show up in there, or you want to click on this categories here. click on this categories here, and sometimes it might be in social updates and forums or promotions, somewhere in there. Okay, go in there, find, and you want to look for an email from Chris O'Brien, because that's just me. You want to star there, then you want to click into this just here, nice and easy. Then you grab this little doohickey just up here, go into here, and you go filter messages like these. Perfect. Create filter down here, click on that, and then you want to go as never send it to the spam, and there you go. That's it. Click create filter, boom, excellent. Now you're going to make sure you're going to get all the emails. Now if you want to get those bonuses, this is what you got to do. There's a nice button just down here. You hit reply to that bad boy just there, and if you put in whitelist and you click send, there you go, no problems, job done. Now you're going to get your bonuses, and you're going to make sure that all of the rest of these videos end up in your inbox so you can actually see them, so actually get the results that you're looking for, okay? Go to your email inbox, star the email from me, create the filter like I just showed you, and then reply whitelisted to that email, and then I'm going to send you the bonuses. If you do those things and then you write whitelisted in the message and you then reply to that email address, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure my team's going to send you the bonuses. What's in the bonuses? There's a couple of things already. Like I said right at the start of this, there is a list, there is a whole bunch of places that you'll get from that, and I'll show you the places where there's less traffic to be able to get freelance jobs across all different disciplines, all different verticals, okay? So that's the first thing. There's a whole bunch of other good stuff in there that I've accumulated over the last 14 years or so. There's a stack of bonuses there. Like, it's ridiculous. When I send it to you, you're going to lose your mind, okay? So, but do those things, okay? Go to your inbox, star the email for me, create a filter, and reply whitelisted to me, and I'll get that bonuses sent over to you. Look out for the email from me. Look at the email from liftofflist.com, and tomorrow what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and show you how you can get paid more, how you can fire your boss, how you can stop feeling trapped about your work, how you can do it all without any money or skills or risking anything with your lifestyle. You can do this while you still got a job. I can't wait to show it to you tomorrow. Make sure you look out for that email. It's the most important thing, because if you don't get those emails, you're not going to be able to get the next video, okay? I'm going to send you that email in 24 hours time. My name's been Chris O'Brien. I'm talking to you from Lift Off List. Have a great day, and I can't wait to see you tomorrow.